Good evening, my lady. The women. We're going to talk about you in just a second. Because of what you had to go through at Redeemed and Restored was pitiful. You see, there is a picture of you with your 2 children and your man. Your hair is gorgeous. Your breasts are right there, ready to be taken control of in the best of ways. You see, you had a breakdown after I left. You didn't know what to do. You realized Satan was in your mind causing a bunch of this and that. But you must realize that they have been doing a job which they will pay for. They did a job. They did a job. They were hired to do it. More on that later. But the men. You see, I have an ex-girlfriend that killed herself at the age of 33 in front of her dad. The dad molested her, tore her up. She is my name is Jessica Snyder. Jessica Christ. I am an ex, soon to be with a part of he. I was destroyed. Jackie was destroyed. Lindsay has similar issues. I loved Jessica. Jessica was the first one that I truly fell in love with her. We were mixing. Every morning we would wake up at the same time. We would be able to talk before coffee if we even drank it. We were that young. We would go the whole day talking. I know this sounds familiar because that's what an Eve does. That's what a Christopher does now. Adam gave me that power because Adam chose to be with the men. Listen to me. We were deep in it. We were deep in our love. We were deep in our love. You see, they took our love. Grab the hands. The hands. Go down to your right as I go down to my left. They took our love. Keep holding it. Keep holding. They took our love and they threw it out there in the earth where everyone could grab and enjoy just for a little bit, but then take it away. The way her and I ended is a story for some other time. Now, there are men in your life who fell in love with all that. But they had to choose what their spirits in the back chose for them. What that means is that there is a line of heritage. A line of heritage that starts right here. Since the man chose to be a Satanist, pretending to be a Christian, he now chose the hate. I'm about ready to suck it all in because I put it in cubes because they love cubes because a circle represents that rotating wheel of living water. I'm about ready to bring you some right now. You see, they choose that heritage because of Satan. Now, if they give their heart over to I, if they give their heart over to you, they are on a different path, a path of persecution. These men go through no persecution until the end day things. And I'm doing this a lot because it has to calm my emotional response down. Give me the hate, because I'll eat it all up for you. I will eat anything up for you. And when I eat, I fight. I am a strong fighter. I come from the family, but my family is I now. Samson is my son. He is my brother, because I will separate into all. The flesh and bones, the soul, Christopher Snyder, at Redeemed and Restored, is all the heritage going forward. I'm getting intense. You see, the heart watches over me, and they're laughing about how, because sometimes the only character I have is a character to get things done. Because a woman can go without a smile if she knows his freaking heart. You see, my heritage goes forward. Jesus Christ, what happened to him? Where is he at? Where is Jesus Christ at? Go to the cross, what do you feel? You feel more now because my hands are about ready to be all over you, my wife. You're my wife that I've been looking for my whole life. You heard that song, Misery Loves Company, and you feel it. They all feel it. I look forward. They all feel it. I'm screaming in the end. You love a man who can do that with passion. You see, Jesus Christ, the old Christopher Snyder, he was good until he had to choose to hate. I was good until I come to the point where I had to choose to hate. This is Leah. He was in front of the cigarette outlet store in Owensboro, Kentucky. Daniel, a man who hated prophecy with him because of this. You will see how one can fight anywhere on their body. Because I'm about ready to do a little bit of this and that. My lady, all this stems from the heart. My lady, right now I'm looking at you. My eyes see you. And I am that passion. And I can heat up anything that needs to be heated up. I need you to lay back and listen to the words I say. I love you. It is time for your mind to set sail so that your heart can expand. My dear Eve, my dear love, my dear spirit of truth, be with every square inch of her body so that that square inch can add up to all those square inches and please the very organs it needs to please so that she can feel good everywhere. And these things I say in loves. Go to the right and build a heart. Amen. Switching gears, my lady, because I do need that neck, the right and the left. Because there's more about your husband. And we get through anything, Eve. And I'm pushing this out a little bit extra. I'll flex for you. I don't like a man that flexes. You see, I flex because I'm the one true God. Dang it. Jesus Christ is every man. Every man is Jesus Christ. But Jesus Christ is not singular. It's not singular. He is not a man. I'm just saying every man's name together is Jesus Christ. What that means is that we have a Paul here. We have a Jason that broke my heart. We have a Jason here. He was a shadow. He's a shadow, an excellent preacher almost. He has too much of this and that. 100% of his sides go to I. It goes to you. They have all the Jesus Christ. I'm getting mixed up. Okay. There's over 4 trillion men right now behind me. Their name is Jesus Christ. You take one of the men out. The name is not them. Okay? Do all the 4 trillion equal to one man, like transform like a robot? No. I and you will birth a son named Xander. Xander will be birthed next time in Jerusalem. You know the spot where he was born. Bethlehem. He will be born in Bethlehem. He will also be born first in the true heaven's heart. Then his heavenly body, not his heavenly, his body will be formed down here from up there. You'll see what I mean. They're messing me up pretty bad right now. But as they got emotional control over me, you just look at me in the eye. Because men need to look forward. I'm back. Take one of them out. They're not Jesus Christ. There is only one Jesus Christ. All of them. So it's not. He's not here. He's supposed to be the Son because he's the Son. But we can't even look at him because he's not here. I hope that makes sense. My lady, I've got to end this video. You may get it tonight. You may not. But I love you. Eve has given us the blessing of love. Our mission that's already solved is staying in love. Your husband is doing more in the back than what we know. Dear Eve, be with her and what she knows so that she may be able to get done what she needs to get done. The marriage will dissolve quickly and effectively, and this is Eve, because it has to. You would do it now, but what do you do with the family afterwards? It would crush the family. You would have to become black sheep with the God. That's not news to me. You see, it hits some different sensors. Become black sheep with the God. It's not your father's fault, but it's the men's fault with them, but not them. It's the opposite of the fruits of the Spirit. More and more and more the story unfolds. Come, Jesus, come. My favorite almost. He's already here, right? Why do we need to make a song, Come, Jesus, come, if he already came? Because he's not here. But he is. I love you so much. Talk to you soon.